toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So LSU's offense will have the football first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Firing to the right, complete. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Man, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end, can catch the football and make big plays.
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. To the air, it's Ambrose. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the big fella. Finds a crease at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense will take the field for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lost a throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Now the play fake. Got him downfield. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to throw again. They'll run the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a second and long. Finds his big tight end. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Unloads quickly, and he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Extra point here will tie the game. And he makes the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw, it's Ambrose. Got his man. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Man, he looks like he's in a rhythm on this drive, right? 3 for 3. He's going where he needs to go with the football. The defense doesn't have any answers for him. Find the offensive court.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, LSU.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it through this defense. From the gun, the ground game. Powers through the defender. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Oh, what a hot! A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. He makes the catch. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Going to swing it on second down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete to the right. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Bulldogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And the extra point is good. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you can see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Trying play action. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Snagged out of the air. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Looking to pass. It's Ambrose. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The Tigers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Georgia Tech went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Yellow Jackets always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Guys, let's talk a little bit about Mississippi State. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
Fires to the right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll be stopped right at the 42 after returning the pick, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Ambrose. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Great place to start for this offense. The pull and throw off the RPO. Trying to take it back. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Trying to get it in. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Mississippi State fitted in the window for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Complete out of the backfield. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Ambrose. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
They just keep firing. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud, Reese, and be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. A run to the right. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the back. To the air on second down. Here's the pressure. Got his man out of the backfield. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. To the air on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Quick completion on the out. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Dropping back, it's Ambrose. Quickly to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Extending the play. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Gets it out fast. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Field goal is good. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room.
Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, LSU.
And he's in for the second score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass. And they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison. Or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. And the Bulldogs are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out the quarterback. He's throwing interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Nice move to keep running. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Working that left side now. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. LSU lining up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Northwestern showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a spring.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Mississippi State going up tempo.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. He's got an open man. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And the extra point splits the upright. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Looking for a man, it's Ambrose. Now adjusting. He's going to take off. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense...
He's going to throw deep right side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away and doing it clean. No PI on that one.
They'll run play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. On the run, fires downfield. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff looking for a crease. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Looking downfield, it's Ambrose. Buys a little time. Gets rid of it. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Hauls it in. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a touchdown, Tigers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm
turning it on. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running back searching for a hole. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Connection to the right. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Ambrose. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense has him, they're on the move.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping 2 hands on the ball.
They'll try the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Somehow fits it into that traffic. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this dude.
Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Long way to go for this offense. 1st and 10 from their own 12. Going for the big play. He's got it down the right side. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Got enough for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Ambrose. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Red pass, it's complete. Touchdown, Tigers! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. I know when a guy's thrown 3 interceptions, it's not good, but everything hasn't been... And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be...
There he goes! Bust through behind his pad. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does. Looking for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box. The play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
Got a little space. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Ambrose. Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. To the ground with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Headed to the end zone. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Power ahead. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the beatdown has ensued. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, we'll have a shakeup in the MAC standings this week. Check this out. UMass put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Minutemen had zero issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the MAC.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll throw on third and short. Looking for the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time. And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the screen.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Ambrose. Got his man downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on first and 10. He's going for it all. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll give it to the back. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tigers want to move quickly. Off the play fake on first down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Hit as he throws. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the offense will take that gift, set up right on. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Mississippi State, 38.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30.
Brings it out to the 35. And your Mississippi State Bulldogs.
After this, it'll be a wrap.
First and 10.
Looking to throw on first down. He wants a big play here late. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.